I'm back. Hello there. Well, I'm going to do a couple of things that we didn't do. So, tricep overhead extension. We did a little tricep like overhead standing, but I wanted to also show you overhead extension while you're lying down. The nice thing about doing it while you're lying down is you can do a bunch of other stuff too, right? So it's so much you can do on the floor. Just ask any Pilates instructor. I am not one per se, but I know a little bit of some Pilates work. But this is going to be more focused on booty. So we're going to do a nice little bridge. We could also do some inner thigh work. I don't have my ball with me, so normally I have a soccer ball because that is my favorite thing to do. Well, next, of course, hanging out with you guys. I do see that there's some medicine balls in the corner. I'm at the gym here in Costa Rica. Unfortunately, I'm in San Jose, which is not really that exciting. I was in Manuel, Antonio, which was beautiful along the beach, and it was really, really nice. Mountains, everything, you know. So anyway, I'm going to go get my medicine ball. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. So, medicine ball. Oh, my 40-pound medicine ball. Actually, it's 4 pounds. I'm going to stick this between my knees. It doesn't really have to be super heavy. It's nice to have them squishy, which is what I like about the medicine ball, or the soccer ball. Also, while you're at it, you can do your little chest work here. So you're just pushing, pushing, pushing. So when I was a kid growing up, what they would say is, we must improve our bust. The bigger the better, the tighter the sweater, the boys depend on us. Well, look at that, huh? How far have we come? Maybe not that far, actually. Anyway, so I'm going to lie on the floor, try to position myself that you can see me. I'm going to place this ball between my knees. Now, there's a couple of things we're going to do here. I'm going to go back to a little bit of tricep just to show you what you can do in a bridge. So you've got the ball between your knees. The weight's going to be directly over your head, and you can either have the two weights together. Can you see me okay? That felt good. My back kind of popped a little bit. It needed to. I'm traveling. Okay, so anyway, so I've got the weights over my head. I can either have them together like this, or I can have them separated. If they're lighter, you can go separate them. And it's nice to separate them so the weak muscle can get stronger instead of just getting going along with the ride with the stronger weight muscle. One arm is usually a little stronger than the other. So we're going to hold our ball between our knees. Our hips are up and I'm squeezing my butt as tight as I can. Okay, and I'm going to go overhead press, keep the elbows directly over the shoulder, and the weight goes over the shoulder. So down, and then return up. And then down, and return up. So again, I've got the weight separated, and it feels really good. I'm using a lighter weight, so it could be that if the two weights that you're holding are a little heavier, and it gets a little tiring, bring the weights together, and that will make it easier, quite a bit easier. Right? It also tracks, it keeps the elbow in line, so that's another benefit to keeping the weights together. Make sure your shoulders are not shrugging up, your neck is nice and comfortable, neutral, your butt's still up way high. So I want you to squeeze that ball, squeeze that butt. Okay? And really focus on targeting that tricep so the weight goes over the head. Now, if it gets a little bit too much, or if that is just too much, you can take the weight towards your forehead rather than over top of the forehead, okay? Over the head. So that's nice. And also, the tricep responds best to repetition and a reasonably rapid pace. You want to keep it under control. But so, and then, going into a half range is much better than coming all the way up here and resting, right? So you don't want to go here. You don't want to move that shoulder. You're seating that shoulder down, and you're targeting the tricep by only doing flexion of the elbow. Shoulder stays out of the video. Okay, so that's kind of it for the tricep. Now, if you want, while you're there, lots of options. I'm going to go with the feet stacked for now because I really need to kind of catch up. Whoop. Yeah, it's been not a long trip, but not a lot of this kind of action. Now you can also do like a little rotation here and then up. Maybe I shouldn't show you that one. I'm not doing very well. You can also take it down to the elbow and then do it like this. Get a little more stability that way. And up. A little rotation through the hips. Reach them back behind. You know, add extra rotation if it feels good. Kind of like that. And then the other side. So we did a bridge for glute with the ball for the inner thigh. You can do the bridge without the ball. You can also do a bridge with one leg, lifting and lowering, like that. Or if this is a little bit easier, do a figure four. And then you have a figure four with that in mind. You can do a stretch. You're doing a stretch for the outer thigh and glute. You can add in a little extra stretch into the abs by doing your reverse curl, coming up a little closer to your chest with that. Just easy on the neck. Remember, don't pull on the neck. So that's a nice little combination. Could I go all day with this? Yes, as a matter of fact, I could go all day with this, but I'll save you from that. Anyway, you can turn it off anytime you want, so actually it's pretty easy for you to do that. But okay, my friends, all right, well, it's really good to see you, and I'm so glad that you're kind of hanging out with me here. Even if you're virtual, it feels good to be teaching, because that's my first love, is teaching, and my second love is you. So, or maybe it's the other way around. Anyway, bye.